Welcome back. I'm not sure if you guys will watch the video or if Mr. H will do these 2 pages with you or you'll just do them by yourself. So here's a video if needed. Which 2 angles are supplementary? Remember, supplementary means they're on a straight line, there's more than one, and it equals 180 degrees. So angle 1 and 3 are not supplementary because if I cover up half the line, one of them's covered. Angles 2 and 6, they are corresponding angles, meaning they're in the same spot on different lines. 4 and 6 are alternate interior. They're on opposite sides. 7 and 8, if I cover up half the line, 7 and 8 make a 180. Which 2 are alternate exterior? So opposite outside. So remember, this is inside, this is outside. Opposite of your transversal. So we either have 1, 7 or 2, 8. So 1, 3, 2, 6, 4, 7, 7, 1. They're opposite exterior. Which 2 of the following angles are congruent? Congruent means they're the same size. So measure of angle 1 and 4. Do they look the same? No. 4 is smaller than 1. 4 and 5. Nope. 4 is smaller than 5. 1 and 5. 1 and 5. Corresponding angles, meaning they're the same size. So C. Corresponding. Same spot, different line. So if we're looking at our transversal and we're looking at number 1 on our top line, so if we call this 1, 2, and this is T. So corresponding would be 1 and 5. They're on the same spot on opposite lines. 4 and 8. 4 and 8, same spot, different lines. 4 and 6, no, because we already used 4. 1 and 2, no. 2 and 8, no. If angle 2 is 70 degrees, measure of angle 1. Well, it has to equal 180 because it's on a straight line. So 180 minus 70 gives us 110. If angle 2 is 70, what is the measure of angle 4? Well, these are vertical angles. They are across from each other. That would also be 70. If angle 2 is 70, what is angle 6? Well, angle 2 and angle 6 are corresponding angles, meaning they are congruent to each other and the same. So 70. If angle 2 is 70, what is angle 3? Well, if I draw my line like this, I don't have any other colors. This is also 180 degrees. So that means 3 would have to make up that difference, and it would be 110. Angle 2 is 70. What is angle 7? Well, if 2 is 70, and we said angle 6 was 70, angle 6 and 7 would have to make up 180, so 7 would have to be 110. Next part of questions, we are using this set of transversal. We have line A, line B, and our transversal. If measure of angle 6 is 106, then what is angle 7? So this is 106. This whole thing needs to be 180. So 180 minus 106 would be 74. So 7 is 104. 104, just write it in there. Angle 6, not 104, 74. Man. If angle 6 is 106, what is angle 1? Well, some stuff we know is 1 and 7 are corresponding. They are the same measure. So if 7 is 74, that means 1 is also 74. What is the vertical angle of 4? Remember, vertical means if we had this set of intersecting lines, they are across from each other. So angle 3. What is the vertical angle of 7? Well, 7 is across from 8. Are angle 1 and 3 congruent to each other? Congruent means same size. 1 and 3? No. Are 2 and 7 congruent? 2 and 7, they're opposite interior or alternate interior, which means they are the same size. Are lines A and B parallel or perpendicular? A and B. They are parallel. They never touch. Line T, is it a parallel line or a transversal? Well, that is your transversal. Part 3, answer the following questions. What do complementary angles add up to? Well, that adds up to 90. What do supplementary angles add up to? 180. If an angle measures 60, it is acute, obtuse, right, or straight. Well, obtuse is greater than 90, right equals 90. A straight line equals 180, and acute is less than 90. Oh, so acute. If a measure angle is 91, it would be, going back on that, it would be obtuse. Page 22. Find the value of each angle and name its relationship. Well, these are alternate interior. So if you go back over here, alternate interior are equal. So if this is 65, this is 65. And they are alternate interior angles. Okay, this is same side interior. I don't know if that was on our color sheet. Let's see. Same side interior. Same side interior angles add up to 180. They are on the same side of our transversal, and that means they add up to 180. So 114, 180 minus 114. 10 minus 6 is 4. Man, 10 minus 4 is 6. 7 minus 1 is 6. And 1 minus 1 is 0. So 66 degrees. Okay, again, we have another same side interior. So that means they add up to 180. So we're going to subtract. So we have 10 minus 4 is 6. 7 is 0. And 1. So 106. Again, that was same side interior. Okay, these are alternate because they're on opposite sides and they're on the inside. So alternate interior. Alternate interior, if we go back here, alternate interior, they are equal to each other. So if this is 120, this is 120. So these aren't, they are alternate because they're on opposite sides, but they're on the same line. So that means these are supplementary angles and they add up to 180. So 180 minus 55. So we have 10 minus 5 is 5, 7 minus 5 is 2, and 1 minus nothing is 125. Here we have alternate because they're on opposite sides again. Interior because it's on the inside. And they are equal to each other. So they are 71 degrees. Another way to see alternate interior angle. Alternate interior angles. Here's my transversal. They are on opposite sides of it. And they are on opposite lines. So that means they are equal to each other. So we get 149. And then here we have their alternate. They're on opposite sides, but they're on that same line. So that means these are angles on a straight line or they are supplementary. So they equal 180. So if I do 180 minus 40, I get 140. That is it for today on these. If you're watching the video, there's now probably a GIMP kit for you to play or study hall.